That
That's just the
still counts
devil's
as
advocate.
entertainment. That still counts as
Right,
entertainment, though.
right,
No
right.
matter, like, entertainment
I
is
mean,
whatever you
life
find.
is. I guess life can be entertained.
Yeah, life is
We can see
entertainment, and
somebody.
that's
We can see somebody running down the street. Like, look at that motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker right there,
exactly
man.
entertainment.
Entertainment.
That's what I'm saying. Forrest Gump is supposed to be a serious movie, but it's comical as heck.
Right.
Not because I like to say not because of the things that's happening to Forrest isn't a serious manner,
Oh,
but
it's definitely serious, but
yeah, extremely serious. This nigga girl gave him AIDS at the end of the movie after she done ran around,
yeah.
gave him AIDS and was selfish enough to bring a kid into knowing that she had this, all
Right.
this stuff. So yeah, it's a serious manner. All that stuff. Bubba, serious as heck. Captain, what's his name? Lieutenant Dan, serious as
Lieutenant
heck.
Dan,
So
real, real serious.
Forrest conditioned him.
I mean, hell, that nigga lost his leg.
Forrest himself, the character of Forrest being the character that he is, this person that we would call retarded or a
Sad,
retard.
man. Sad, bro.
It's a serious situation, but we're laughing. At least I am laughing because the thing that's happening is like it do be like that.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Like dang,
That's when we're most entertained when we can relate.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But that's what and everything in that I'm seeing, and especially nowadays movies, because nowadays movies has got to relate to everybody. Even though everybody don't relate to each other to like each other, but every movie has to relate to everybody. And now
Hmm.
that being said, everything that's happening in movies can really be seen in reality.
Right.
Hold on one sec. Oh shoot, that's what they're calling me for. It doesn't matter. I ain't got time for
Ain't nobody got time for that.
that. Shoot, I got bronchitis. You already talking about. But you ever thought about how can they tell you if you're black, white, uh, Asian? You
like,
ever
like,
wondered?
like, how do they figure the genetics?
Yes, of where
Right.
of
Like,
who you
he white,
actually are.
he Chinese, he, yeah,
Yes, exactly. You ever thought
yeah,
about that before?
yeah. I thought about that. Yeah,
Well, Kev, they can't.
yeah. I just recently like heard something like that, bro.
They they can't. There's no way they can tell you that you're black, white, or Asian, what you call that, South American or whatever. Matter of
Right.
fact, that last one, in reality of what they're doing, that's what they're telling you. You're South American versus black, white, because only thing the DNA test really tells you is that the same thing that we have been preaching this whole entire time is that nigga, you a human being too.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
all. That's all. Every single person that's considered in the humanoid species DNA cannot tell you that you're black. It tells you without a doubt that you bleed what I bleed. You have exactly what I have in my DNA.
Right.
Basically, DNA testing says that we're all human. It's not what the
Mm-hmm.
Constitution says. It says we're
Mm-hmm.
all human. And then I did some more research looking up and saying, oh, we've been using, or at least I've been using ethnicity all wrong. Ethnicity doesn't mean, hey, what ethnicity are you? Black? Because it's been used like that, hasn't
Yeah,
don't
it's
it
been
get used
used
like
as
that?
race, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, race, what
But
race
it's
you are.
ethnic though. Yeah.
But the ethnicity just means group,
Group. Ethnic group.
what group you belong to. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Like sort of like
mean
a tribe.
black, white. Yes. So
Yeah.
basically, ethnicity is what we call the culture.
Yeah. But see, they teach us everything wrong so we can have shit all fucked up. And so we won't know who we are.
Exactly. And then I was like, what? Okay, maybe it's nationality because I've used it that way as well. Wait, what nationality are you? Black, Asian?
Right.
It's the exact same thing as ethnic, and it
Yeah.
means culture as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I was like, what? Okay, that led me to what the heck is a freaking nation then? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I
what the?
never really knew what exactly what a nation
Okay, well, here it is, Kel. I'm about to give you the nutshell. I'm gonna give you both the actual definition, but here's the godly persuasion version of it
I
again.
know what a nation is was said to be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, exactly. What
Right.
the same thing we've been using, the same way we've been using nationality and ethnicity group.
Yeah.
Nation is a group of people who share certain similarities of like, meaning the culture in
Hmm.
some sort. But they added extra words, beliefs, um, stuff like that. They just add, et cetera, et cetera. But then I was like, okay, let that be the reason again. Again, speaking in white, meaning using the words as the definition says,
Hmm.
we're not a nation either because we don't understand the meaning of not killing people. We're on agreement. We're on an agree. Oh, my bad. Let me rephrase it. Because I'm on the agreement of killing people who do dirt, who do wrong, who are evil in what we call evil intent and all that stuff. But
Hmm.
we don't agree that us as blacks, my bad. Now I don't even think black or white is a real thing. It's
It's not. It's not, bro.
not. It's just
No.
we just a group of people with different complexion. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hmm.
Genetics and DNA only says you a group of people of a certain region. I looked up what they're searching for and how they find out that you're black, white, or whatever. These niggas not looking up black, white, and everyone all that stuff because for one, these niggas don't have all that DNA in the database to even have. Nigga, we only started keeping track of birth. Uh, how long ago?
Right. Right.
and then and then what they do is they look for people with the same type of similarities of DNA in a region on Earth, meaning
Mm.
that okay, Kel, your son got 50% you and and his mom. Your
Hmm.
grandkids are going to have what? That's what 25, what a percentage of that. Your
Right.
great grandkids will have each time you have a spinoff,
Less
your
and less.
DNA, your DNA becomes more of a general pot. It's not
Hmm.
just Dobsons anymore. It's not just the
Right.
knots anymore. By the time
Right.
you get to sure, almost by the time you get I would like to say after your first cousin, the way they got it set up, it's no more knots in the matter anymore. It's
Right.
whatever the DNA structure is now. So what they do is they look up whose ever DNA is similar in all those spin-offs in a particular region, meaning that
Okay.
a white person could be black
Right. Right.
because of the region of the DNA it belongs to the most similarity, not because of the amount of Caucasian in you or black in you. I didn't do super extensive research on other people's research, but from the articles I've read, seems like one of them, these doctors dimed them out by stating they was like they said like the fact we don't even have that all the DNA in the world, but the DNA that we do got is mostly in Russia, Europe. I'm like, you got all these white niggas in the
White
DNA
people,
pool,
right,
and yet you know how they said, shoot, you got 1% black in you, you're black.
right, right.
It turns out it takes about 28% of that in order for you to be black. So you niggas are still white, okay?
Right,
You still niggas, okay?
exactly.
You still niggas.
Right, right.
But yeah, man, it just again, it just tripped out how the world is like in this. It's like the world is in this confused state, and
True.
it seems like nobody cares to get out of it, or if they do seem to care a little bit to get out of it, they pump them full of whatever it was they had to keep them in the state they were.
Hmm.
Because what we gonna talk about next week? Give your shout outs, man.
Hey man, shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to Envy and Charlemagne. Shout out
Pause,
to
man.
the
Pause.
family of
Pause. That Emmy and Charlemagne. Pause.
right. Exactly.
Them
And shout
niggas
out
is
to
some
my
niggas,
family,
boy.
your family. Right. And our family, bro.
I want to give a shout out to the listeners as well. You guys do rock. I do find you guys who take interest into this sweet, dope. It's like awesome.
Definitely.
Let us know who you are, please.
Right.
Please let us know who you are. Like we could probably just shoot, just let us know. It'll be dope. Shout
Right.
out to Envy and DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God Breakfast Club as
Hmm.
well. You know, again, I take
Hmm.
nothing to heart. Absolutely
Right.
nothing to heart. Right?
Right.
If I get mad, then I chose to get mad, which is how retarded is that? You want to be
Right. If
mad?
you get mad, you just chose to be a
Exactly.
nigga.
So no hard feelings, man. I'm still. Oh, you know what? I thought after they said that, I thought about this plan. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep calling. Since they don't like it, and they actually remembered
Hey,
me.
exactly, because you about to be you about to be a regular, because that's what they do, bro. They remember
That's what I thought
you.
about doing.
Yes, bro. I was gonna say, yo, you need to call them again and just keep calling. You're like, oh, it's rebel Jesus, Charlamagne.
That's
It's rebel
exactly how
Jesus
they
again.
remember me the second time.
Yeah.
I was like, I was
See?
like Rebel Jesus from Detroit. They was like, oh, you about to do poetry? They remember me, Rebel
See?
Jesus. So,
Yeah.
and I thought about it, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep calling and become that cat that's infamous or
Yeah.
whatever, and then
Yeah,
sneak
bro.
whatever talk in that mud.
There you go. There you go. Exactly. Because I was gonna ask you if you snuck it in.
No, no, but I thought about it, like, you know, I'm gonna just keep calling these niggas, hitting them with the poetry. Maybe they'll listen to it in later, the actual lyrics versus how I delivered it.
Right, right. Like, oh, okay. You saying something.
I did say I do podcasting.
Right.
Oh
Exactly.
man, so you be on the lookout for Rebel Jesus.
Definitely. Definitely.
But
Most
also
definitely.
give a shout out to you too, Kev, man. Love you. I love your
Love you too, my brother.
mom. Love your brothers. Love all the knots, man. I love all of them. Miss y'all too, man. We gotta the summer gotta hurry up and come. And also want to give a shout out to my family, my wife, my kid. Me love y'all a whole bunch of times. Until the next episode of Whatever Talk, whatever.
Whatever, nigga.
If you would have made it this far, but then you made it to the end of the show, you can stay posted, but we gotta go. But wait a minute, leave a comment, tell us what you think about it. Come again, tell a friend, tell whoever listening. Whatever talk.